topic for economic development and diversification. Let's start with this question. Do we need to diversify the sources of income and the economic basis in Bahrain, and why? Or, in other words, can we depend on oil for a long time as a main source of income or as a main source of energy? This is the answer. Let's go to see the current situation. Bahrain oil reserves are strictly limited at its first onshore fields, Jabal al-Dakhan, discovered in 1932. Production has been declining for the last period. And about the second oil field, the offshore field of Abu Sa'afa, discovered in 1963. Its production is shared with Saudi Arabia, and the majority of our oil at the current time came from Abu Sa'afa. New oil finds are considered unlikely. So this information clear say we cannot depend on oil for a long time. On the other hand, there is a huge new discovery announced in 2018, 3 years ago. This is the largest discovery in 8 decades. So this means we have a lot of oil reserves, but still at the end this is a limited resource. So we cannot depend on oil for a long time. Maybe yes, we can depend on oil for 50, maybe 100, 200 years, but not forever. So that's why we have to use the oil income to diversify our economy, to develop our country, and that's why Bahrain has worked to diversify its economic basis. And this is just for example Asri Alba, the offshore banking sector, and also the participation of private sector enterprises in production. Unfortunately, our official material just focus on the industries, so let's go to see the important industries. Unfortunately, because nothing about the other important sectors such as trade, services, tourism, so we can add much more information to this topic in the future. For now, let's go to see the important industries in Bahrain. Let's start with Alba, the Aluminium Bahrain Company. This is the first major industry to be developed in Bahrain, established in 1968. Here in Bahrain, we had several advantages supporting the aluminium industry, such as the availability of cheap natural gas in large quantities. All of you know this is because that the natural gas is a part of our natural resources. Also, we can provide low labor costs, especially in the primary production stage, in addition to the good investment climate. On the other hand, there is some difficulties. All of you know again that the aluminium is not a part of our natural resources, so we need to import aluminium from other countries. Aluminium prices have been increasing in recent years, and also there is a huge global competition in aluminium production. Till today, Bahrain, one of the top 10 countries in aluminium production, so we need to work hard to stay in a front in this production. Let's move to Asri, the Arab Shipbuilding and Repair Yard, founded in 1977 in Bahrain. 5 countries from OAPEC, Organization of Arab Petroleum Exporting Countries, on Asri, approximately 20% of Asri for each country. OAPEC relied on Asri due to the need for commercial and oil ship maintenance. Still, Asri one of the most important companies in Bahrain, but there is some difficulties because Asri depend on Bahraini labor. So this means this is a high wage or high cost labors, and this is affects the availability to provide low prices in Asri services, and this is will lead to affects the situation of Asri in the shipbuilding and maintenance field, because there is a huge competition in this field. Let's move to Bahrain Steel, and this is a sad story because ISCO started the production in early 1985 and was closed 3 months later. Orders were so short at that time. After that, the company was put into liquidation after more than 200 million in debts. In 1988, GIIC, the Gulf Industrial Investment Company, purchased ISCO and the production restarted again. In 2013, GIIC was renamed Bahrain Steel. Let's go back to the refinery. Oil refining began in 1936 in Bahrain. The majority of the refined oil that Babco produces originally came from Saudi Arabia, crude oil via pipelines. 95% of Babco's refined products being exports. Last thing with the light industries. Here in Bahrain we have several light industries such as concrete blocks, paints, mattresses, dairy, furniture, plastic bags, fiberglass, and much more. These light industries need a huge support, need a financial support, and I think all of you remember we mentioned this part in topic 2, part B, in the aspirations for the economy. We said we need to depend on the financial sector to support the other economic sectors, I mean the non-oil sectors. Also, they need a support, especially in the marketing. All of you know, till today, the majority of the people in Bahrain prefer the imported products. So we need to support the local products, the local light industries in the marketing, so at that time they can raise the sales, raise the income, and this will lead to improve the quality of the products. And this is how any company, any industry can improve by marketing, sale, increase the income, and use all this income to improve the quality of the product, and this will also attract more customers, more income, and also more quality, or improve the quality of the projects. This is everything in the part A. Thank you very much.